Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough for Gran Turismo Sport. We just completed Alsace Village or something in the previous episode, and now we're getting like a really weird car. Some kind of battery on wheels. No, it's actually a combustion engine, it seems. Powered by RC213V. Not sure what that is. I did see some tailpipes. We will now be doing Fisherman's Ranch. I think that is... This one is for sure, I think, a rally track. I think this one might be as well. No, yes it is. But we will be tackling it... I thought in the Corvette at the top of the screen, but we will actually be using a rally car, so that makes sense. Let's see what it's all about. In like the previous Gran Turismos, like GT4 and stuff, rallying, getting gold on the trial, the license test could be like gruesomely hard. I must say in this game it's a bit more forgiving. I remember that Tahiti Maze circuit or whatever, that was so difficult in the WRX and Prezza.
After starting, time your brakes using the overhead banner before entering turn 1. Turn along the inside of the bend and turn your steering back the other way as you drive over the bump. If you drive too fast into turn 2, you will end up going wide, making the next corner difficult. Once you exit turn 2, move your sights to the big cactus tree far on the left and enter turn 3. The surface of the exit is sloped down towards the outside, so avoid sliding sideways here.
Alright. This really is another discipline than street racing, or road racing. And I'm going wide indeed. God damn it. Really have to get the hang of this rallying. How the hell do you not go wide? Probably I'm entering it too quickly. Too fast. Still didn't feel in control at all, but who cares? Next one. Holy shit, 7 tutorials. It's quite a lot. Straight ahead.
Turn 4 has a jumping spot midway and is a corner that becomes tighter at the exit. For the big jumping spot under the gate, make your approach towards the inside. Once you land, brake in a straight line and avoid drifting as you clear the corner.
In 4th gear.
For turn 5, pass through along the inside wall. Enter the following turn 6 by turning back left as you are braking. Turn along the inside and go over the small jumping spot. Be careful not to ride over the bump on the right side of the corner exit, as it will disrupt the car's balance.
Alright. Here we go. yes, that disrupts the car's balance. God damn it. Alright, I'm taking that last corner too quick. I need to brake more. And I need to stay a bit to the left on that jump. Really like a lottery if you land right or not. If your car... Oh man. Very nice. Again, totally not in control. Feeling like a child on a circus ride, more or less. Not knowing what's gonna happen, just going along for the ride.
This section consists of a series of corners with a loose entry but tight exit. Turn 10 is a blind ascending corner. Start your deceleration before the end of the climb, moving your car to the inside. Set your apex on the far side of the corner. Turn 11 will require care as the road surface slopes down towards the right in the latter half of the corner, making it easy for the car to drift towards the outside. Keep to the inside as you go around the bend.
Here we go. Only thing I remember is I have to start braking before the top of the hill. And here there was something about the slope. The times are like super forgiving. So that's good news.
For turn 12, set your apex past the point where the inside curbstone ends. For turn 13, pass through the jumping spot under the gate on the inside. For turn 12, set your apex past the point where the inside curbstone ends.
I don't see a curbstone, people.
Pass through the jumping spot under the gate.
Am I crazy?
For turn 12, set your apex past the point where the inside curbstone ends. For turn 13, pass through the jumping spot under the gate on the inside. Start decelerating using the cactus plant on the right side as your cue. Turns 14 and 15 form a consecutive corner that wraps around. Exit turn 14 on the outer side and decelerate adequately. Make sure to hit the apex in turn 15. Turns 16 and 17 are consecutive hairpins. Again, reduce your speed properly before making your entry, being careful not to go wide. Turn 18 is a descending corner with a reversed bank, so care must be taken to not drift outward. Suppress any drifting as you accelerate out of the corner.
Alright. Let's try that. I had no idea what we actually had to do here. Something with like non-existing curbstones over there. Here we have to get to the insides. It's just mostly a lot of hairpins. Again, enough. Crazy loose times. 37.3 is the time. I wonder what the time was before the nerfing. Let's see. 37.3. Let's check it out. I think 35 or something. Oh, also 37.3. Right.
For turn
Anyway, let's do the next one.
After clearing turns 19 and 20 in a linear line, decelerate in a straight line and enter turn 21. The downward slope will make it hard to brake properly, so watch out for overspeeding. In turn 22 that follows, make sure to get on the apex. Clear turns 23 and 24 with a linear line. After passing through the gate, a high-speed S-curve starts from turn 25. Use the full width of the track all the way up to the dark surface on both edges of the track. After clearing turn 25 by getting right next to the edge on the inside, jump in a straight line. At turn 28, change the direction of the car by braking momentarily, and clear the corner with a tight drift. For turn 30, at the entry point into the upward climb, decelerate in a straight line before turning in.
Jesus, this is pretty confusing. All these corners like look alike, but are slightly different. But yeah, the times at least are not that strict. Target times. Christ, this is really like a throw of the dice almost. Feels like I like ice skating. Not that fun, I must say. Not really a fan of these kinds of conditions. It really doesn't feel like you're doing a good job, it just feels like you're lucky if you manage to pull through. At least I don't feel it has a lot to do with my own skill or lack thereof. Let's take it a bit easier over here. on, let's get this over with. I like the Nürburgring or La Sartre bunch better than a fictional rally track like ice skating on like this. Anyways, almost there.
Turn 31 is a steep ascent, which can cause the car to go wide. Once you slow down, make sure to start drifting your car early. Enter the jumping spot in a straight line.
On the other hand, in GT4
Once you have landed, you will immediately go into turns 33 and 34, which wraps around.
I also got frustrated with rallying a bit, but in my mind...
Use the orange nets and tents on the left as your cue for braking.
If I think back of it, I'm like super
then
positive.
Set your apex for turn 34.
I'm like, okay, it was super cool, so maybe that's just the way it is. In the moment it can be hard and frustrating, but actually it's being pretty fun. Maybe if I think back of Fisherman's Ranch in a year or two, I'm like, hey, that was a pretty cool rally section. I think that is a certain possibility. Be cool if I can complete this in this episode still. 7 minutes left.
Though turn 35 has a loose entry, it turns into a sharp perpendicular turn in the latter half. Use the cactus on the inside as your marker to position your apex and take an out-in inline. Switching back, you will be entering the banked turn 36. Accelerate out on the centre of the track. Watch out at turn 37, as it is easy to hit the wall on the outer side. Here again, keep to the centre of the track as you go around. The big jump on the descent should be cleared by entering in a straight line. For the following turn 38, start braking before the road starts to widen. Drive the centre of the track until mid-corner, and set your apex where there is a cactus plant on the inside. Turn around tightly in preparation for the next corner. Be careful not to be too late in turning back the other way for turn 39. Set your apex ahead of the telephone pole on the right, and once you have exited at the middle of the track width, continue to turn the other way and clear turn 40.
Holy shit. 40 turns. Totally screwed it up, but the times are so lenient that we'll just try to continue anyways. This is what I mean. Even while screwing up, I'm hitting it with like 2.5 seconds to spare. Pretty crazy. Then I might as well maybe even make it within this episode. The full test. assist now and... What the hell? Oh. Wrong button. Alright, I have like 4 minutes left. Hello, timer. No. What the hell? Ah, there's also like a written instruction instead of only the video. Alright, here we go. Really is going to be like a lot of luck and just figuring it out as I go. But whatever. Taking it a bit easy over here. That one was tighter than I expected. Actually a pretty cool track, by the way. You're just screwing about a bit. The only thing is, I don't know it that well. I have no idea what's coming up. Holy shit, was this it? Nice! And just before the 25-minute marker. So, yeah, that's like a really loose time. I did 3:24 and the goal time is 3:33, so I'm like 9 seconds faster. Yeah, or 8 seconds, but that's pretty crazy. Anyways, guys, we'll tackle the next track in the next episode. Have to cut this one short because otherwise the episode becomes too long and YouTube won't process it correctly. If the file size becomes too big. Guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one. And for the meantime, do always keep on gaming. See you later.